Aye.
All right, we're back.
Yay!
You guys have just entered the Pomage.
Oof. I feel like there's almost like a wall where you can see the light change from like blues to sepia tones.
Oh yeah, so Bruce actually said that it got pretty laggy for him. So yeah, we were definitely having some internet issues. I'm going to be looking into improving my internet. So hopefully that'll help. But I got to figure out what I can do as far as upload speeds, because that's what we need, and what they can do. I was even looking at business internet to see what that would cost. But enough of that. You're in the Pomage, and those of you, particularly Bennick and Octavian, there is a feel to being here. There's nothing physical, nothing looks different, nothing is really any different than it was on the other side of the river. But to the two of you, particularly, there is a different feel.
I imagine.
On edge, I imagine a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, just being who you are and knowing what you know and having done what you've done, there is an edge.
Do I kind of get do I notice this like rigidness in Bennick?
Make an insight check.
Okay. Oh, that's not bad. Insight?
Mm-hmm.
17.
Yes. You actually notice it in Bennick and in Octavian.
Guys, we're going to draw a little bit of attention traveling over here. We might get stopped by orc patrols asking questions.
Now, one of the things you do know, though, is that it's not all orc over here. There are humans. There's even rumors of dwarves. You've never seen any, but you know that there are humans. There are halflings, half elves, orcs, goblins, hobgoblins, things like that. But they're tieflings. It's just that the majority are going to be humanoid, not human.
Mm-hmm.
Or elf.
They might ask us
something to bear in
questions.
mind then.
So yeah, so you continue on your way. From what you'd heard, it's probably about 2 days to Blassingdale, from where you're at. So you continue on, and the first day, you don't come across anything. I'm guessing you're going to do your same nighttime watches.
Yeah.
Yep.
So first watch, second watch, third watch, fourth watch. Okay. All right. Me. Okay. You hear some howling off in the distance, but and it doesn't sound like regular wolves. But
Okay.
But nothing comes near your camp that night. The next day, as you start out, about 2 hours into your travel, you see an approaching what looks like a small caravan. Several wagons, multiple horses. Make perception checks.
All right. Percepciones.
24.
16.
19.
10. Ian, I think you're muted.
Right you are. That's a 14 for me.
Okay. What was that, Renee? I think you were... I'm not hearing you.
7.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was the wrong button. 7.
All right, so
I
anyone...
don't see shit.
Yeah, you don't see shit, but everyone else really sees that these wagons are brightly colored. And as they're moving forward, you start noticing that there's a variety of people on the wagons, various races. You see some humans, you see some tieflings, you actually see one very large man, bald head, tattoos all over, grayish skin. As they approach the lead wagon, it's a half-elf driving the lead wagon. He stops, he's like, "Hello, my friends!
Oh, goodness.
Oh, God.
Well met!
Aye, well met.
And a good day to you.
We are the Wanderlust Festival!
You're the what?
The Wanderlust Festival!
The Wanderlust Festival.
And you look, he's got, like, just a riot of colors in his outfit. It's like, we are a traveling circus.
I have no doubt about that.
We are traveling and hoping to perform in the Principality of Ulik. Yeah, I'm going to guess that you are coming from there.
Aye, we just left there.
Ah, yes.
Gave it away.
We are traveling from Greyhawk down through the Wild Coast, across the Pomarge, and into the Principality of Ulik, entertaining people as we go.
You came from where?
Greyhawk was where our last major performance was. We had some minor performances in Hardby and in Safeton, and now we are traveling through this land on our way to perform in Ulik.
All right.
Might I interest
safe journey
anyone?
to you all.
Might I interest anyone in a quick tarot reading?
Oh, Lord.
I'm interested in the tall guy with tattoos.
Yeah, he's huge. You've never seen anyone like him, Klimbrum. He's about 7 feet. He's about 7 feet tall.
Musculature?
He's about 7 feet tall, and his musculature is like Schwarzenegger back in the Mr. Universe days.
Jesus. Okay. Would I
I
know
want
the
to
race
talk
of this
to
person?
him.
Make a. I'd say make a history check.
Okay. Because I'm so good at those. That's a 5.
Yeah, you have no idea.
I point and just say, I want to have a conversation with him.
I'm sure you do. Probably
Absolutely.
at night with a lot of drinking.
Drinks do not need to be involved.
You've had
Well,
quite the journey already.
aye.
Any troubles on the roads the last, I imagine, couple of weeks, months you've been on the road?
No troubles. No one bothers the circus.
Not with someone the likes of him behind you.
Yeah, Tyrion, he's a good fella. He doesn't talk a lot, Les. But he's our strong man.
Talk at all. That's fine.
He's a
your
performer
strong man.
too, or is he just protection?
Oh, he is a performer. He is our strong man. He can lift almost anything.
Impressive.
Almost anything.
My name is Jasku.
Oh,
I am the leader. I am the leader of this merry band.
Well, Josco, it's nice to meet you here. I'm Marikaris Korvathian, and we are we're called the Tavern Knights.
fair enough.
We're headed into the Pomarsh, and we'd greatly appreciate any Perhaps any news or rumors you might have heard
Oh, there's nothing.
about what's going on in the marsh these days.
There's not much to tell. It's kind of sad actually.
Right.
Not a lot of money. A lot of sad people. We try and bring some happiness, but there's unfortunately not a lot of money in staying here, and we have expenses.
Oh, I don't doubt. Well,
I caught the guy's name who's currently talking, but I missed the reference to the tall guy.
Tyrion,
Oh, then who was the short guy?
Josku.
Oh, I switched them. Okay, thank you.
well, what do you say then? Should we keep moving?
No one wants a reading. My lady Larissa is most talented in the divination arts.
How much?
For you, my good friend, 1 gold piece.
Well, I guess well, how long does it take? How long do we have? It
It will only take a few moments.
Well, why not? I'll
I will.
1 gold.
I'm curious, and I will be very intently observing the divination arts.
And
Yeah,
that
He's
are
like,
performed.
Well, if you can go.
Larissa!
Oh, God.
and you see this actually beautiful tiefling woman come out. Red skin, dark horns, black hair, wearing a also like multicolored outfit, layered skirts, low cut top, more like a vest type top, and she comes out and she's got a bag, and she comes over and she's like, "Who is having the reading?" Come here.
Hi, well, that's me. Hi.
So, and she lays out a cloth on the ground, and she pulls out these cards, and she's doing all sorts of things with them. And let's see. Oh,
Even
yeah.
though she's real pretty, I still want to do an insight check on her while she's doing all of this.
Okay.
I'm so.
she's
good
making
in insight
she's making the cards disappear and then reappear, and shuffling them, and she puts them down and says, "Please cut the deck."
Okay.
And you can go ahead and make an insight check too.
All right. I take out my dagger.
Not like that.
Diagonally.
Just
down-
pick
down-
it up and
Hot dog.
pick-
Sandwich.
just split the Never
Yes,
mind.
Where, in what way?
Never mind. She reaches out and kind of touches your face. You are an adorable one. And she takes the deck. She's like,
I give her a little, like, just.
she's like, ooh. She's like, so, is there anything in particular you would like to know?
I thought that was your thing.
I can do a general reading. I just wanted to see if there was any questions you had that you needed an answer to. Something more specific than just the general reading I can do.
Is everyone looking at me?
Oh yeah.
I'm
Right at
definitely
you.
watching. I would like to. I'm watching like every one of her hand movements and trying to see.
Make a
Exactly
make a perception check,
Okay.
Ugariah.
Oh, that's not good. 10.
You have no idea what she's doing with those cards. It looks
Oh.
like some sort of magic, the way she makes them just disappear and reappear. when she was shuffling them.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna ask her anything specific.
Okay. So, let us see. And she starts flipping cards. And she's like, Oh. I see darkness in your future. It is danger that you are in search of. There is much danger. I see darkness, I see black, and I see death. Be careful. That which you seek is greatly guarded.
Well, that's ominous.
Euchariah, make an Arcana check.
Oh.
Oh, and that's it? Nothing else? Just
Yeah.
that?
19.
She was definitely doing something. She wasn't doing anything. She wasn't like casting a spell on Phelan, but she was definitely using some sort of magic.
Oh. You feeling a little weird, a little suddenly right now?
Like I said, there was nothing cast at him.
Oh, okay.
This is more from an understanding of the first book you read.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sorry that I cannot give you more than that. That is all I'm seeing in the cards. It is your future is very, very murky.
Mine or everyone's?
This was a reading for you.
Well, I mean, you could say that about anyone. We're all going to die one day. Death is in the future for everyone. I mean, that's...
but this death that I was seeing was not necessarily yours. And it was soon.
That's a neat trick.
And
You spend
cards,
that one gold wisely.
The cards and the gold disappear.
Shit.
Which anyone that was watching can make a perception check if they want.
Nope, I got eyes on the big guy.
That's not bad.
Which I would have.
15.
I thought
15?
I was the walking hormone.
Nothing. You have no idea what happened.
We literally have 3 people or 4 people in this party who all suffer from the same bad trait.
That's true.
Well, that definitely brought us joy. Good luck on your circus.
Yes, hopefully we will see you again.
Well, God, if the gods are with us, then certainly you shall.
I'm hoping that we will be spending the next few months over in the Ulic regions.
Gryrex is pretty rowdy. They got a lot of sailors. He'll probably enjoy your show.
Haha, sailors spend money well. I like sailors.
Well, just be, safe journeys to you then, and we thank you for your dark advice, I suppose.
I am sorry that not all the fortunes are bright and shiny. that is unfortunately one of the cases. But I'm sure you will all be fine.
Yeah. Thanks.
Good day to you. And he goes like this, and sparks just fly in the air. Like little mini fireworks.
We all just kind of stand there. I've seen it. Big fat hairy deal. Well, all right then.
I was letting everyone know that, hey, it was like, I think that she was on the up and up. She was using some real divination stuff, but I don't think that she was doing anything to kind of manipulate our perception in any way. I think that she was trying to see what our possible future holds for us.
But I know what my
Clever.
future is.
Look forward. Stop looking behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've started on their way again now, and they're
But
as everyone goes by, they all kind of wave. Tyrion
Safe
just
journey. Good, safe journey to you.
sad face.
So, death.
Bennick, you can make a history check too.
Okay. Not the greatest history either.
Yeah, I know.
I got a 1.
Oh.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh.
No, I didn't roll a 1. I ended up with 1.
No, you gotta. Oh, darn it. All right, never mind.
And okay, and actually, you know what, Klimbrum? It's going to be a little tougher for you, but you can make a history check as well because of your dwarven, because of your heritage.
History?
Yeah.
18 total.
Okay. You're pretty sure, you've never met one before, but you're pretty sure that Tyrion was a Goliath.
Fairly confident I knew that.
Yeah. They're not real common in this area. I mean, as a matter of fact, there aren't any that you know of in the Lortmill Mountains. Most of them are in the Crystal Mists off to the west that you've heard of. And a lot up in the north.
Cool.
Well, that was a merry group.
Really, really want to climb that man.
Well, who knows? Perhaps someday you'll get your chance.
Well, they're going to be in Phandalin for a while.
Not in Phandalin.
Oh, where'd they say they were going?
Ulick.
Ulick? We can go there too.
That's real Salem.
Well, that's where Phandalin is in Ulick. It's in the Principality, but they're not going to Phandalin specifically.
We'll hunt them down.
They're probably on their
Cliffram has a new quest.
We met them before. We can always send you
Side
a booty
quest.
cult note.
Yeah, side quest.
We can always message Chowsky, see where he's at. I'll like
You do that side quest, you'll definitely be powerful enough for the boss fight.
Unless it's just before the boss fight.
Yeah, unless it's right. Yeah.
5 points of exhaustion.
Never before the boss fight.
All right, so you continue on to the town, and you make it there. By the end of the day, it's late afternoon, I would say, and I am gonna move you over to this map. You will be down in the lower right corner. This is quite a large map, so.
Sure is.
Let's see. But you are approaching a town. Let's move over to this so people can see. The big white streak there is actually just a directional arrow.
So lower left?
Yeah, lower left.
Oh, lower left. Okay. I heard right.
So did I. Oh, there we are.
Now, one of the things
Yeah.
that you do start to notice as you get nearer the town, you're going through like a forested area, and while there is a road here, it seems like as you start to see the town, you notice that there are a lot of recently cut down trees.
All right.
Like there's been a lot of deforestation recently.
Well, that could be
Near and around the town.
Well, as you're getting closer to the town, you can see the town up ahead, and you see a lot of like freshly cut stumps in this area that you're around.
Well,
And
that
there's
could be
still
any
some-
sort of thing.
Yeah, there are some trees, but you can definitely see a lot of things, and you can even see some people off cutting down trees as you're approaching. They don't pay you a whole lot of mind. It's a mix of there are some orcs, some humans. That's mostly what you see.
This is Blasingale, right?
You believe that you're getting close to Blasingale, yes. That this is probably Blasingale that you're coming up on.
I
Well,
say
that's
stick to
interesting.
the road and head forward.
Yeah, just keep on walking.
Think so?
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Act casual.
So as you
We
approach,
approach.
you're heading up the road here, and over here you see that there's a farm off to the east.
We just continue on to the main part of town, right?
Yeah. Hi.
I'll move you up some.
Oh. Here we go.
Yes.
Okay.
Oops. There. Let's see. I can minus out a little. There we go.
Ba-dee-da bump, ba-dee-da
You see-
There's a
Yeah, you see a wall around the town. It's looks like a wall of basically tree trunks with the tops into points, all tied
Well-
together, kind of hastily. It's not a really great wall. And you see up ahead of you, you can see a large number of people working at the front at a gate. Well, it's not really a gate. It's an opening in the wall. There isn't actually a gate.
Well, this
Is there-
certainly explains all of the deforestation around here.
Is there anything particular that stands out about that farm?
No, it just looks like a farm, like you'd see anywhere. You see some folks out working it. Looks like they're mostly orc out working the farm. They've got a horse that's they're plowing part of the field.
Building the gate too. What kind of humanoids?
Alright.
Make a perception check.
All right. Ooh, that is 23.
23. You can see it's a mix of it looks like humans and orcs, and it looks like what they're doing is the types of barricades where they take basically sharpened sticks and put them like this, like crosswise,
Mhm.
and put them up in like rows to like stop charges. It looks like that's what they're building.
They're protecting their town from something.
Hmm.
Wouldn't be surprised if they've been attacked recently by something.
I don't think there's anyone from Ulik. It might be a man or a beast. Should
Aye.
probably find out.
As you
That's what I was
approach,
thinking.
you see they start to notice you, and they kind of stop what they're doing, and one orc kind of steps out in front of all the others and kind of stands on the road as you approach.
Well, hail and well met, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna also just stick my hand up and very friendly, just like the last time. Hello!
He holds his hand up and waves. He's like, "Hello! What brings you here?"
I'm merely passing through. We are
We do
the
some quick trade in your town.
Aye. We are the Tavern Knights. We're on business here.
Are you actually like going all the way up to him?
Yeah, sure. Slowly walking
so.
up.
Okay. You get to about there, and he steps out. So
Are we on horseback?
Yeah, you're on horseback.
Yeah.
He's got he put down the equipment that he had, and he picked up a spear, and he's standing there. He's not threatening at all, but he's obviously you can tell that he knows how to use it. I'd say if anybody wants to, you can make an insight check.
I will.
Hmm.
Oh, that's good. That's 11 plus 19.
19. You get
20.
you get the idea that he's wary, but he's not aggressive at all.
Hmm.
I'm wary too.
And he's like, name's Gordle. I'm the head of the town here. What's your
town?
you're just passing through?
Well, aye, we're passing through. We thought we might, who knows? Perhaps there's something to be maybe traded. I don't know. But yeah, we're just sort of making our way along the way.
Well, we ain't got much here. We're a pretty poor town. We're mostly farmers. And not even as many as we used to be.
There be any sort of accommodations for us to stay the night, perhaps?
We don't really have anything like that here. And by the way, he's speaking common.
Sure.
There might be a barn that you could stay in. But yeah, there's no inn. We're not exactly a town that gets visitors a lot.
I'm sure Lauka would love that.
About what time of day is it? Is it
Late afternoon.
Oh, okay.
You can see everyone's kind of stopped doing their work, and they're all kind of moving into what are actually defensive positions.
You seem a bit troubled, sir. What was your name again?
Name's Gordal.
Gordal. Well, Gordal.
And there's been some problems in the area.
Like what kind of problems? I see. I've seen this walled, spiked wall here that you've made. Seems to be sort of fresh, new.
We've been working on it for the last month.
Aye, there. Well, we've saw that there were quite a few trees cut down in the area here, right around. So that wall's fairly new. What kind of trouble? I mean, raids, animals.
Oh yeah, raids from the hills. You're actually kind of in the hills of the Drakenskrab hills right now, but it's like there's a war band up in the hills that they've been real aggressive and taken a lot of the farms. And
that's unfortunate.
Burning crops, burning buildings, taking folks, killing others.
Taking them? Where do they take them?
Back to their cave, I believe.
Well, that's terrible. Well, perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement. Perhaps we can help. We are sort of in the business of helping people.
That'd be nice, but what's the catch?
Well, no sort of catch just yet. Is it? Do I have to have a reason to help people?
Most people usually do.
Well,
Yeah,
you
most of
don't.
the time I do.
You don't often meet too many paladins of Heronius, then, do you? Perhaps,
Not here, and I wouldn't be bragging about that, my boy.
aye. Well, I'm not too frightened, but like I said, perhaps we can help, and perhaps after we've solved your little problem for you, perhaps you'd see your way clear as to, perhaps giving us shelter, letting us pass through, perhaps a meal.
That I might be able to arrange. I've got some work to be done here, but they can handle this. Follow me into the town while we'll see about getting you set up.
All right, I'm gonna roll an insight on this guy.
Okay.
18.
You get the feeling that he's on the up and up. He's definitely scared.
Okay.
He's an orc.
He is an orc. He's an older orc from what you can see. But he's still physically fit, and like I said, he looks like he's been military, at least has some military training to the point where he knows how to use the weapon that he has in his hand.
Right.
But again, there's no threat in any of his movements. It's more of a you get the idea that he knows what he's doing and would react to anything, any sort of threat. But he himself is not putting any threat out.
Well, I'm asking him, we were seeking Blasingil on our path. Is this the town?
This is Blasingil.
And this, as we're, I guess, walking in, a warband of what?
It's a orcish warband. They're quite aggressive.
Sounds like it.
And they're not part of Mock's people.
Part of what?
Turash Mock, the warlord of this empire.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Just a rogue group conducting raids.
And Mock's man hasn't done anything about it.
So,
Very well. Show us the way here, and we'll follow you in. Perhaps, hopefully, we'll be able to help you out then.
You'll probably want to walk your horses through here. It's and you can see that you're probably going to have an easier time getting off and walking your horses through the barricades that they have set up, just because it'll be easier to see footing as they actually, because there's a lot of stuff, like there's a lot of scrap right there in the entryway.
Okay.
Where they have things piled up. So it'll just be easier to get through that area.
All right, I'll get down off my horse and lead it.
Okay. He leads you inside the gates, and I will move you guys in. And he actually takes you He's like, where are you actually from? You don't look to be from the Pamars.
From all over. We just, sort of traveling around trying to make our fortune. So there's many of us from all sorts of different areas.
Ah, adventurers.
You could say that. Just trying to spread the good word, you know.
So he walks you in to town, and he gets you. You come to the basically the city square, and you see like there's a couple of small like wagons with goods on it, a lot of produce, things like that. There's a well right there in the middle of the square.
Mm-hmm.
You see some people getting water and heading out. He's like, my house is right over there, and he points across the square over this way.
All right, well, then lead on.
Do you need anything here? Fruits, vegetables, anything to eat?
All right. Anyone fancies a bit of a snack?
I could eat.
Yeah, we all can.
All right. So, but, my friend, we'd love to hear more about perhaps where this person is that's causing you so much trouble. If you could draw us a map, we'd be happy to go and perhaps have a conversation with him. We might even be able to get your villagers back.
I can definitely help with that. And you see also in here there's a mix of goblin, orc, and human for the most part. A couple of half elves and even a couple of tieflings in the town as you see them moving about. Mostly it's just people going about their days. You see, actually make where you're at now, make a perception check.
All of us?
Yeah, you can all make a perception check.
Natural 20. That would be a 21.
7.
Okay.
6.
20, but not natural.
Okay.
I got a 11.
Okay. So
Sorry, 8, not 7. 8.
Climbram and Maricaris, from down this way, this building in particular is where you hear it from. You see smoke coming up from this building, quite a bit of it, and you hear the clang, clang, clang of a hammer hitting steel.
So a blacksmith?
Yeah, there's definitely a blacksmith in town at least.
Fuck yeah.
But he takes you up here, and this is his home right here. And he leads you inside, and he takes you in, and he's like, "Halia, we got the guests." And a female orc comes from the back. She's got an apron on. She's got flour all over her hands. She comes in. She's like, "What? Who have you got with you now?"
Well, hopefully new friends.
Oh, this is a strange lot.
Well,
What?
we like to think of ourselves as more, just sort of eccentric.
Gordel, what strays have you brought home today?
Phelan Darrow, pleased to meet you, my emerald beauty. Your husband was kind enough to grant us a meal in exchange for helping the problems that have been skirming the area.
Oh, This one has the silver tongue.
Well,
He's gonna get you all in trouble.
He does.
Let me get some more food made. I'll be with you later. It's good to meet you all. And she heads back into the back.
My eyes just follow her straight in there, and until she's out of sight, and then I can pay attention.
It'd be best if
Gorgo,
you...
when was the last raid?
About 3 days ago, one of the farms north of town was sacked. It's about a half a day's ride from town was the one that was hit. It's the closest that they've come.
Well, that's troubling. We have to see what we can do then.
Do you know how many strong they are?
No, I'm not sure. They are a sizable band, I know, but I don't know their numbers.
Did you say 1 million?
I don't think there's that many in all of the Pomage.
Okay. It's not that many guys.
Oh, thank the gods for that. Thank you for. Good lord. All right.
Because math.
Well.
Do I get with just passive insight that he's pretty genuine too?
Yeah, he definitely, you get the idea from what he's telling you. He when he talks about this, it seems that he actually he feels pain when he talks about the farms being sacked or the people suffering, things like that. Like, you haven't actually had a conversation with an orc like this in the past. But yeah, he comes off as genuine and that he actually cares about the people of the town.
I was saying that there are humans in town. I'm a lot more at ease too. Gorgol, you have any wounded in town right now from the last raid?
No, those that they didn't take, they killed.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's what they've been doing. They tend to kill more than they take. And they seem to just revel in the violence.
Well, this is definitely a problem that we need to see about fixing. I don't care for bullies.
We can help them out.
I think we should. Well, let's see, what time of the day is it?
At this point, it's getting on to early evening.
All right. Well, I tell you what, if you don't have a roof for us, if you wouldn't mind us, perhaps setting up some sort of camp inside your walls here, and perhaps in the morning we can go out and try and we'll have a bit of a conversation with this, shall we say, gentleman that's been plaguing you. I don't like bullies. I don't like people being taken advantage of.
That would be great. I'd say stay here. You can set up camp behind my house. That should be fine.
Maybe right around here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good then.
Yeah, from what you noticed, by the way, these homes are not great. They're not like falling down, but they're definitely you can see that there's not really any money in this town from what you can see so far.
It's a poor farming community in
Yes.
the middle of a war zone.
Yep.
Dig it.
Do you know why Mock has been so idle to help you guys out?
His man here is... all he cares about is making himself look good. He's not willing to risk himself or his men for the most part.
It's not a good leader then.
No, he's not. But he's got the power of Turash Mark behind him, so there's not really anything we can do.
Well, very well then. Well, my friend, don't worry. You have made some valuable allies in us, and we will help you.
And you've made some friends too.
Right, exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Fairlane. Very much push the point home there. Appreciate that.
Well,
Well, we should set up camp then before it gets too dark.
make yourselves comfortable.
Excellent. Let's set up camp before it gets too dark then, and I'll start to take my pack and stuff off of my horse and start setting up.
Yeah, same.
Okay. You set up camp without much issue. By the time you're done setting up camp, you start settling in. A little while later, Halia comes out and says, come on in. Dinner is ready.
I'll file into the house then.
Mm-hmm. And
Yep.
I'll just kind of file in.
there's a smallish table, but she's set up chairs and other things in different areas, and she's made it work so that there's enough room for everyone. If it's a little, it's cramped, but she's made sure that there's enough room for everyone there. You actually get these, basically they're like pasties.
Okay.
But they're all for the most part they're vegetable with just a little bit of meat in each of them. And they're actually pretty good.
Nice.
And
Does it seem that they gave them that there isn't a whole lot of meat because maybe there just isn't a lot of meat in the area, or would it be, or does it make seem like that's how just how the pasties?
Yeah, you haven't seen a whole lot of like livestock.
Okay.
At least not in the town itself.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was figuring.
So we do have hunters that go out, but they haven't been back in about a week. They should be back soon, hopefully with some fresh meat.
I don't think I've ever heard of a vegetarian orc or half orc.
He's he looks at you. He's like, I am not a vegetarian.
Well, neither am I.
I
So that's something we've got in common there, sir.
I like a good venison steak.
Aye, who doesn't? Well, what more can you tell us about this fighting band? Do they arrive on horseback? Do they come in?
I haven't seen them myself. There's been no evidence of them on any sort of animal. They seem to attack on foot
So
and in large numbers.
Have they been attacking the village directly, or have they been attacking like the outlying farms?
Mostly the outlying farms, but they've been getting closer to the village, so we've been building the wall and the barricades to try and help protect those that we can.
I see. It seems to be getting more dangerous then.
Yes, it is.
All right then.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else? Does anybody have any questions for this good man?
Was it just
Nope.
orcs reported? We ran into an orcish bands a couple of days ago. They had an ogre or two with them as well.
Aye.
It's only orcs that we've heard of. The few that have survived the attacks have only reported orcs.
Very well then. This is definitely troubling.
They seem to be coming from somewhere near. Hold on, let me get the name. From the Stone Tooth area.
The Stone Tooth area, aye.
Yeah, it's about 3 days or so north of our town.
Well, I say we finish our meal here. We bed down for the night, and then perhaps we can, like I said, have a good long conversation with this gentleman. You know,
Aye.
show him the light.
That
Okay.
Would be wonderful for us.
Excellent. All right. Well then, so I'm going to finish up my pasty, and we've taken up enough of your hospitality, then, sir. I think once we're done eating, we'll retire for the night, and I'm just gonna, stand up and finish up, and go out.
I appreciate your help.
Well, help comes to those who need it, sir, and apparently you need it.
Does gold or silver currency help you guys out at all? Much for trade?
It could help, yes. I mean, we use gold here.
It was a good meal, and I'll leave 2 gold as well. Thank you for the hospitality.
You don't need to do that. And he pushes the gold back across towards you. It's appreciated, but it is our pleasure to give you the hospitality.
Now, is this an orc or a half orc?
Orc. He's full orc.
It's full orc?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Interesting.
And
So we got in this town, we got full orcs living side by side with humans and elves and whatnot.
half elves, yeah, and
Half
tiefling,
elves.
and some goblins. You've seen goblins too.
Okay.
Quite.
It's racially diverse, this neighborhood. All right. So I'm gonna pat Octavian on the shoulder and just pretty much kind of go, don't insult him. Let's kind of give, not saying that with my words, but more just kind of like, with my face, leave it alone. And then exit out and, bed down in a tent.
Okay.
Tents or whatever we have. We've got like tents, right?
Yeah.
You get like bedrolls and stuff.
Yeah, whatever. Shelter.
Just bedrolls.
Just bedrolls that I see.
Can I do something?
What do you want to do?
It's the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's getting on to evening now. It's gotten to be dark.
I'm I'm going to use Speak with Plants.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
That was unexpected.
interesting.
I knew you like green, but damn.
Now I can command them to do my bidding within reason. So I'd like to just create a decent little canopy, just like, you know, something overhead, and then possibly like a hammock, if it's possible, out of any of the foliage that is around and available.
Do you have a song like you have in the past?
Yes, but I don't have chords for it. I could try to figure it out and just like ad-lib something. I do have the words and the tune.
I mean, it's not one of our shows without a song from Ian here.
I want to walk with botanicals, talk with botanicals, every bean and stalk of botanicals, and they would walk and talk with me too.
So the small trees and stuff that are in and around the area where you guys are setting up camp move. You actually see them start moving and forming a little canopy, and even at one point, one of the bows comes down and actually kind of like curves up into what is a small little like hammock shaped area.
Nice.
Very nice.
Well, there are certain advantages to that kind of magic, I suppose. All right. Well, I think that's a good night for me then. Thanks for the song there, Fairlin. I don't think I'll ever forget quite that one. In fact, I'll probably be humming it for the next few days.
I think you even pronounced botanicals correctly. That's a big word.
Oh,
Definitely
man.
sleep easier tonight.
There you go.
Oh.
I've never met an orc like that before, guys.
Yeah, I'm surprised to share a table.
Yeah, me either.
I don't
She's
even think I've had
gorgeous.
a conversation with an orc before.
Well, it was really refreshing, I'd have to say. You don't often meet an orc that can that has that, at least from what I've understood, that has that sort of that level of manners, and I don't know. That just goes to show they're not all just, you know. I mean, orcs have to farm as well, you know. They're not all raging animals.
Yeah, he's definitely
Racial,
taking
man.
advantage
It's all
of.
racial. Racial.
All right. And so you guys been.
normal,
What's that?
normal watches.
Okay.
Aye.
Yep.
Aye.
The night actually goes by uneventfully, and I actually think that's going to be a good spot to end things for tonight.
Excellent.
All right.
Ooh.
Good time.
Aye.
Wow.
So good job, guys. You've
Thanks,
gotten
all.
you've gotten to
Good
Basingil.
RP.
You are in
Yeah,
the
all
Pomarge.
RP today.
Yeah, it was all RP. Sorry about no fights.
Wait till next time.
That's how it goes.
That's the thing is you guys are gonna be doing like a lot of RP and then like a whole lot of fights and then a whole lot of RP and then a whole lot of fights. It's kind of the way it's set up. So
I'm okay with that.
at least for
I'm
right
totally
now.
fine with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't
So-
mind.
Oh yeah, shit. Did the plants say anything back?
Right.
They just oh, don't eat me. Okay, I can do a hammock. Yeah, they basically they just said For that song, yes, and they just did what you asked.
Nice.
Oh
is
man,
that all
you
you want?
acknowledge our existence. Thanks. Here you go.
Yep. So, great job, guys. A lot of fun again. I really do enjoy all the role play aspects.
Well,
Same. This
they
is
don't.
lovely.
That's why they call it a role-playing game, my brother.
Yep. And actually,
Great job.
this was one of the first maps that towns that I've actually drawn up myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I actually made this map myself.
Well,
Yeah.
well
It
done.
looks great.
Yeah.
It's lovely. Yeah, I will notice
I
it.
would have been
Just
wouldn't have been able
lovely.
to tell that.
It does seem. I will notice, like, I mean, it's pretty pixelated when you get in.
It
close,
is.
isn't it?
It is, but if you zoom out, it actually looks a lot better.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, for sure. I was just
And
like,
that was the thing. I
I
wasn't sure how it would come out. It's actually a program that I found. That's
Yeah,
a,
I'm wondering if you can maybe get better, like tighter resolution or something.
I think I can. It's a matter of which thing that I used.
Sure.
There's various things for houses and things like that to use, and like I said, it's one of the first times I've tried using this particular program.
Mm-hmm.
So, and as you're walking through, you can actually see to some of the other entrances. You can see because this town is not that big, you actually see around, and you can see that they're trying to build these barricades at all of the entrances to the town.
Sure.
Some of them, it looks like they've kind of finished, and that they're still working on a few of the others.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah, they're trying
I
to.
like
they're-
just having our tokens in the town. Like this in Phandalin would have been, you wouldn't be able to see us at all.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I want to do is I want to actually build Phandalin like this as well. This was the first one I was doing, just kind of playing around with it, but I would love to do this same thing for Phandalin as well, and actually have the town map made.
Yeah, you totally should. We're going to be there often, so that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should probably
yeah.
wrap things up then. It's
Yeah,
getting a little late.
I think we should wrap things up. Remember, guys, we are here. We've been doing every other Friday, and you can check us out. You can watch Russ and I on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. on the Nerds with Alcohol show.
Absolutely.
Every Tuesday night.
Yep, every
Every
Tuesday
Tuesday.
night. And
Every Tuesday night at 8
yep.
o'clock.
and
Yeah,
you can check our Facebook page. It's Nerds with Alcohol. Just look for us, Nerds with Alcohol show, and you can find us there. And we'll have updates on when we're going to be doing this show, as well as some of our other stuff. So,
Guys, keep your eyes open for the show bit to be posted on YouTube real soon too. And
Yep.
check out our previous two episodes or previous two shows that are broken up into several.
yeah, we had five different episodes. Well, 5 different shows up on there. It's 2 episodes broken into 5 different parts. 2 parts for episode 1 and 3 parts for episode 2. This one will probably be 3 episodes again because I'm breaking it up as to where we take breaks. So
Exactly.
But yeah, great job,
great
guys. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you again, Chris.
Yep.
Nighty night.
Bye.
Good night.
Good
Well done.
night.